Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my usual weekly technical analysis outlook videos in which I will comment on what I think will happen to some FX crosses and equities. As always, before I begin, I want to clarify that this is not a solicitation or recommendation to enter into long or short positions in the names that I will mention in this video, nor do I have existing positions in them. This is not financial advice, and if you're using this content as a guide to trade, you are doing so at your own risk. Alright, let's start. In this video, I will cease coverage on names that I have covered in past videos because they have either met my targets or their chart patterns got invalidated. I seldom make a video just to show names and crosses in which I will cease coverage, but I do make exceptions. On the 23rd of June, I make a video about US dollar possibly turning bullish, and along with it, Euro, Sterling and Swiss franc may be turning bearish. I will cease coverage in all of these crosses, and here is why. Now, I said that the dollar index DXY was forming a falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern, one that requires a breakout above the resistance trend line to complete. As you can see from the chart, the breakout attempt over here failed and was strongly rejected by both the resistance trend line as well as the 20-day simple moving average. And in that rejection, price action formed a bearish engulfing candlestick, which is also a bearish sign. And since then, DXY has fallen below the support trend line, and this has invalidated this bullish pattern. I will no longer be covering DXY in future videos until there is new development. Just based on the recent price action, I suspect that the next move for the DXY will be slightly higher because there was an overextension below the lower Bollinger over here, and this usually leads to 1 to 3 days worth of corrections. Similarly, the rising wedge in the euro dollar was also invalidated when price action over here broke above the resistance trend line. I will cease coverage in the euro dollar going forward. In the case of sterling dollar, it was a bearish pattern failure. Sterling dollar completed the rising wedge bearish pattern over here on the 17th of June, and the rebound was supposed to be taken as a correction. But then price action broke above the resistance trend line, therefore this bearish pattern is invalidated. I will cease coverage on sterling dollar going forward. Dollar Swiss, in which I showed a double bottom in the last video on the 23rd of June, also failed to complete its bullish pattern. The decline over here below the last low of 0.8056 has invalidated this bullish pattern. I will cease coverage on this cross going forward. Last but not least, I will also cease coverage on IBM. The potential head and shoulder stop that I suspected in the video on the 3rd of May was eventually invalidated via a rally above the last high over here of 265.72. That's the end of my sharing. I will give updates to these crosses and names only when there are meaningful development, and in the next video, it will highly likely be on new crosses and new names. If you like what I'm doing, please help me out by giving me a like, please subscribe and hit the notification button for more videos like this.